The gym is completely full. There's no empty space on the floor at all. Around 300 people are squeezed into a place meant for maybe half that many. The air is heavy, sweat and cigarette smoke mix together until it almost feels thick enough to see. A boom box in the corner is playing James Brown, but you can barely hear it over all the talking. It's Gleason's gym in Brooklyn, March 1973. It's not a fancy place. Concrete floors, pipes running across the ceiling, heavy bags hanging from chains that creak every time someone hits them. But everyone in boxing knows this gym. Champions train here. Big careers started here. And today, Muhammad Ali is supposed to come. That's what people are saying. Ali is in town doing press for his next fight. Someone talked him into stopping by the gym, hitting the pads a little, taking some photos, letting the local fighters see him in person. People started showing up 2 hours ago, boxers, trainers, reporters with cameras, and regular fans who heard the rumor and rushed over. Everyone wants to see Ali, the greatest, the loud talker from Louisville, the man who floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. Near the back of the gym, almost hidden in the crowd, Bruce Lee leans against the wall. He's wearing simple clothes, black pants, a gray shirt, a light jacket, even though it's hot inside. He isn't here for Ali. He's here with a friend, Chuck Norris. They were supposed to train together that afternoon, but when they heard Ali might show up, they stayed. Chuck stands next to Bruce with his arms crossed, smiling. "This is going to be fun," Chuck says. Ali loves a crowd. Bruce just nods. He's watching the door, waiting. The door suddenly opens. Ali walks in. The whole gym explodes. People shout his name. Cameras flash. Everyone pushes forward trying to get closer. Ali takes it all in. He's wearing a red tracksuit with white stripes. His face has that famous Ali look, half smile, all confidence. He walks through the crowd with his hands up near his face, doing his shuffle, shadow boxing as he moves. "I'm so pretty," Ali shouts. "I'm so pretty, they should put my face on money." People laugh. This is the Ali they came to see, the talker, the showman, the fighter who is just as good with words as he is with his fists. Ali's people come in behind him, his trainer, his manager, a couple of guys who look like security, even though no one here would dare mess with Muhammad Ali. The owner of the gym rushes over. His name is Sal, an old Italian guy who's owned the gym for 30 years and seen every big fighter since the 1950s. Even he looks a little nervous. "Champ, welcome. The ring's ready for you. Anything you need." "What I need," Ali says loudly so everyone can hear, "is somebody to spar with, somebody brave enough to get in the ring with the greatest fighter who ever lived." The crowd loves it, cheering, whistling, shouting, but nobody steps forward. These people are fighters. They know better. Sparring with Ali is not like sparring with someone from your own gym. Ali is fast, really fast, and even when he's just playing around, he makes you look silly. Ali looks around the gym, smiling, enjoying it. "Come on now. There's 300 people in here. Somebody's got to want to test themselves against greatness." A young boxer slowly raises his hand. The kid can't be more than 20, skinny, nervous. "What's your name, son?" Ali asks. "Marcus. Marcus Williams." "Well, Marcus Williams," Ali says, "you think you can hang with me for one round?" Marcus swallows. "I can try." That's what I like to hear. Everybody give it up for Marcus Williams. The crowd claps. Marcus climbs into the ring. Someone throws him a pair of gloves and some headgear. Ali is already in the ring warming up, rolling his shoulders, bouncing lightly on his feet. Even the way he warms up looks scary. They spar for about 2 minutes. Marcus really tries, throws jabs, tries to move his head, tries to slip punches. But Ali is just playing with him, sliding away from every shot, tapping Marcus whenever he wants, making him miss by inches. By the end, Marcus is tired and breathing hard. He looks embarrassed, but he's also smiling. He just sparred with Muhammad Ali, that's a story he'll tell for the rest of his life. Ali thanks him and gives him a pat on the shoulder. Marcus climbs out looking dazed. Who's next? Ali calls out. Don't be shy. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. A few more people volunteer, a middleweight, a cruiserweight. Ali spars with each of them, light work, just enough to show his skill without actually hurting anyone. The crowd is loving it, cameras snapping photos. This is exactly what everyone hoped for. After the third sparring session, Ali takes a break, drinks water, wipes his face with a towel. He's not even breathing hard. This is nothing for him. Just another Tuesday. Then Ali does something unexpected. He steps to the edge of the ring and points into the crowd, right at the back where Bruce is standing. You, the Chinese guy in the gray shirt, you look like a fighter. Everyone turns, looking for who Ali's pointing at. The crowd parts slightly. Now Bruce is visible. Bruce doesn't react, just stands there. Yeah, you, Ali says, grinning. You do martial arts. Kung Fu. Chuck nudges Bruce, whispers, he's talking to you. I know. You going up there? No. But Ali's not dropping it. Come on, don't be shy. I've heard about Kung Fu, all those fancy kicks and chops. Let's see if it works against real boxing. The crowd starts murmuring. This is getting interesting. Some man is being called out by Ali. People crane their necks trying to get a better look at Bruce. Bruce shakes his head. I'm just here to watch. Watching is boring. Come up here. Show these people what Kung Fu can do. Another time, maybe. Ali laughs, that big Ali laugh that fills the whole room. Another time, brother. I'm Muhammad Ali. There might not be another time. This is your chance to test yourself against greatness. Chuck leans in again. You should do it. This is too good to pass up. He's trying to embarrass you, don't let him. Bruce is quiet for a moment, thinking. Every eye in the gym is on him now, waiting. If he backs down, he looks scared. If he goes up, he's walking into Ali's show. Either way, this doesn't end well. But there's a third option. Bruce pushes off the wall and starts walking toward the ring. The crowd parts for him, people whispering. Nobody knows who this man is, just some individual in street clothes about to get in the ring with Ali. Bruce reaches the ring and looks up at Ali. The size difference is extreme. Ali is 6'3", Bruce is 5'7". Ali probably weighs 220 pounds, Bruce is around 140. This looks like a grown man about to fight a teenager. What's your name? Ali asks. Bruce. Bruce what? Just Bruce is fine. Ali turns to the crowd. Everybody, let's hear it for just Bruce. Scattered applause. Most people don't know what to make of this. You do Kung Fu, Bruce. I practice martial arts. Same thing. Not really, Bruce says, and Ali grins. He likes this guy, got some attitude. All right then. Come on up. Let's see what you got. Bruce climbs through the ropes and stands in the center of the ring. He hasn't taken off his jacket, hasn't put on gloves, just standing there like he's waiting for a bus. You need gloves? Ali asks. Do you want me to wear gloves? Your choice, brother. I just don't want to hurt those little hands. Don't worry about my hands. The crowd laughs. This guy's got confidence, stupid confidence, maybe, but confidence. Ali's trainer leans through the ropes. Champ, you sure about this? This ain't an official sparring match. Relax. We're just playing around, showing the people some entertainment. The trainer doesn't look convinced but steps back. Ollie and Bruce face each other in the center of the ring. Ollie puts up his guard, classic boxing stance, hands high, elbows in, dancing on his toes, beautiful form, decades of training visible in every small movement. Bruce stands naturally, hands at his sides, no guard, weight centered. He looks completely unprepared. "You sure you don't want gloves?" Ollie asks again. "I'm sure. Your funeral, brother." Ollie throws a jab, not hard, just testing, seeing how this guy reacts. Bruce's head turns maybe 2 inches. The jab passes by his cheek, misses by nothing. Ollie throws another jab. Same result. Then a double jab. Both miss. Bruce barely seems to be moving, but Ollie's punches keep hitting air. The crowd gets quiet. This is unexpected. Ollie stops, looks at Bruce. "You got good reflexes." "Thank you. Let's see how they hold up." Ollie picks up the pace, jab, jab, cross, the combination that's won him world titles, fast, precise, thrown with real intention now. Bruce flows around them, under the first jab, outside the second, away from the cross. His movements are minimal, efficient, no wasted motion. The people watching are starting to realize something: this man isn't just lucky. He's skilled. Really skilled. Ollie resets. He's not smiling anymore. This is serious now. He starts using his footwork, moving forward, cutting off angles, trying to trap Bruce against the ropes. Bruce doesn't retreat. He moves laterally, smooth, fluid. Every time Ollie thinks he's got him cornered, Bruce finds a gap and slips through. "Stand still," Ollie says. "Why?" "So I can hit you." That defeats the purpose. Ollie can't help it, he laughs. This guy's funny, but also frustrating. Ollie's thrown maybe 20 punches and hasn't landed one clean shot. The crowd is fully engaged now, cameras clicking constantly. This wasn't supposed to happen. Ollie was supposed to toy with this guy, show everyone that boxing beats Kung Fu. Instead, Kung Fu is making Ollie miss again and again. Ollie decides to commit, really commit. He throws a hard right hand, the kind that ends sparring sessions, the kind that puts people down. Bruce steps inside it, not away, toward Ollie, inside the arc where the punch has no power. His hand comes up. Open palm touches Ollie's chest, right over the heart. For 1 second, nothing happens. They're just standing there, Bruce's hand on Ollie's chest, Ollie's punch extended past Bruce's head. Then Bruce's whole body shifts like a wave traveling through water, starting from his back foot, rising through his leg, through his hip, through his shoulder, expressing itself through his palm. The sound is like someone slapping a heavy bag, sharp, solid, deep. Ollie's eyes go wide. His mouth opens. His whole body goes rigid for a fraction of a second. Then he stumbles backward. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. His back hits the ropes. The gym goes completely silent. Nobody breathes. Nobody moves. Muhammad Ali just got pushed backward by a man half his size, with one hand, while wearing a jacket. Ollie's trainer starts to climb into the ring, but Ollie waves him off. He's fine, just stunned. Ollie looks down at his chest, touches the spot where Bruce's palm was. There's no mark, no bruise, but it feels wrong, like someone reached inside and rearranged his ribs. What was that? Ollie's voice is quiet, almost confused. That's what happens when you commit to a straight line. That wasn't a push. No. Then what was it? Force transfer. Your body wasn't prepared for it, so it moved. Ollie straightens up, rolls his shoulders, tests his chest with his fingertips. Everything works. Nothing's broken. But something happened, something he's never felt before. The crowd is buzzing now, people talking over each other. Did that just happen? Did they see that right? Chuck Norris is grinning. He's seen Bruce do this before, but watching it happen to Muhammad Ali is something else entirely. Ali walks back to the center of the ring and looks at Bruce with new eyes. This isn't some random kung fu practitioner. This is someone who knows things, real things, dangerous things. You pulled that, Ali says. A statement, not a question. Yes. What if you didn't pull it? You'd be hurt. How hurt? Bruce thinks about this. Broken ribs, maybe. Definitely wouldn't be able to breathe right for a while. Ali processes this. He's been hit by the hardest punchers in boxing, Sonny Liston, Joe Frazier, George Foreman. He knows what power feels like. What Bruce just did wasn't power, not like he understands it. It was something else. Something precise, surgical almost. Show me again, Ali says. I want to see it coming. You sure? Yeah. But lighter this time, I got a fight in 3 weeks. Bruce nods. He positions himself, palm against Ali's chest, same spot as before. Watch my feet, Bruce says. Ali looks down. Bruce's back foot is planted. His front foot is lighter, heel slightly raised. Power doesn't come from the arms. It comes from the ground, through the legs, through the hips. The arm is just the last link in the chain. Bruce demonstrates in slow motion. His back leg engages, force travels up through his knee, his hip rotates, his core compresses, his shoulder extends, and finally his arm straightens and his palm presses into Ali's chest. Even in slow motion, Ali feels it, that same sensation, like being pushed from the inside out. The 1-inch punch, Ali says. You've heard of it? Heard it was fake. Hollywood stuff. Most things people call fake are just things they don't understand. Ali takes a step back, shakes his head, not in disbelief, in respect. Who are you really? Just Bruce. No. Nobody's just anything. You got a last name? Lee. Bruce Lee. The name doesn't ring a bell for Ali. Not yet. But it will. In a few years, Bruce Lee will be the most famous martial artist in the world, movies, television, international fame. But right now, in this gym, he's just a man who put Ali on his heels. Bruce Lee, Ali says slowly, testing how it sounds. You teach? Sometimes. You should teach me. The crowd murmurs. Did Ali just ask this man to teach him? Bruce smiles slightly. You're the heavyweight champion of the world. What could I possibly teach you? That thing you just did, that force transfer thing. I want to know how to do that. It's not a technique. It's a principle. Takes years to understand. So teach me the principle. Bruce looks at Ali, really looks at him, seeing past the showmanship, past the persona, seeing someone genuinely curious, someone willing to learn. All right. But not here. Not in front of cameras. Where? Chinatown. There's a school above a restaurant on Mott Street. Come by tomorrow morning. Early. How early? 6 a.m. Ali makes a face. 6 a.m. Man, that's the middle of the night. That's when we train. We. Me and my students. Ali considers this. He's got media obligations, training sessions, his whole day is scheduled. But something about what just happened makes him want to understand it, need to understand it. I'll be there. They shake hands. The crowd applauds, not sure what they just witnessed, but they know it was special. Bruce climbs out of the ring. Chuck meets him at the bottom. That was incredible, Chuck says. You know he's going to tell everyone about this, right? Probably. And nobody's going to believe him. Also probably. They head for the exit. People part for them, whispering, pointing. That's the guy who pushed Ali. That's the Kung Fu master. That's Bruce Lee. Outside, the March air is cold and clean, good after all that heat and smoke. You really going to teach Ollie? Chuck asks. If he shows up, he shows up. You embarrassed him in front of 300 people. His ego won't let that slide. I didn't embarrass him. I showed him something new. There's a difference. They walk toward the subway. Behind them, inside the gym, Ollie is still standing in the ring, hand on his chest, thinking. His trainer climbs into the ring. You okay, champ? Yeah, I'm good. What was that? What did he do to you? I don't know. But I'm going to find out. The next morning, 6 a.m., Bruce is at his school, a small place, one room above a Chinese restaurant, wooden floor, mirrors on one wall, a wooden dummy in the corner, basic setup, nothing fancy. He's going through a form when he hears footsteps on the stairs, heavy footsteps, someone large. The door opens. Ollie walks in. He actually showed up. Ollie's wearing gym clothes, track pants, a sweatshirt. He looks tired, like 6 a.m. is not his natural time. You're here, Bruce says. I said I would be. Most people say a lot of things. I'm not most people. Bruce gestures to the floor. Take off your shoes. Ollie does, leaves them by the door, walks onto the wooden floor in socks. This is it, Ollie says, looking around. This is your school. What did you expect? I don't know. Banners, trophies, pictures of you fighting. I don't keep trophies. Why not? Because the fight is never over. The moment you start celebrating past victories is the moment you stop improving. Ollie thinks about this. It makes sense. Uncomfortable sense. They spend the next 2 hours training. Bruce breaks down what he did yesterday, shows Ollie how force travels through the body, how tension restricts power, how relaxation enables speed. Ollie struggles. His body wants to do what it's always done, box, move like a boxer, punch like a boxer. Bruce keeps stopping him, correcting him. You're tensing your shoulder before you strike, Bruce says. That's telegraph. I can see it coming before you even move. That's how I've always punched. I know. That's why I could avoid them. Ollie tries again, still tensing, still telegraphing. Stop thinking like a boxer, Bruce says. Think like water. Water doesn't prepare to flow. It just flows. I'm not water. I'm 220 pounds of muscle. Then you'll keep being slow. That gets Ali's attention. Nobody calls Muhammad Ali slow. He's the fastest heavyweight in history, that's his whole thing. I'm not slow, Ali says, defensive. You're fast for a boxer, but you're still bound by boxing rules, boxing logic. You prepare, you chamber, you wind up. All that takes time, fractions of a second. But against someone who doesn't prepare, who just responds, those fractions matter. Ali is quiet, processing. They continue working. By the end of 2 hours, Ali is sweating, actually sweating. This small workout was harder than most of his training sessions. Same time tomorrow? Bruce asks. I can't. I got press stuff. Then when? I don't know. My schedule's packed until after the fight. Bruce nods. After the fight, then. If you're still interested. I'm interested. What you showed me yesterday, that's not boxing. That's something else. Something I need to understand. They shake hands. Ali leaves. Bruce watches him go down the stairs, wonders if Ali will actually come back. Champions usually don't. They come once, get humbled, then disappear back into their world where they're still the best. But 3 weeks later, after Ali wins his fight, he comes back. Shows up at 6 a.m. again, trains for 2 hours, then keeps coming back once a week, sometimes twice, working around his schedule. Over the next few months, Ali's boxing changes, subtle changes. His movements become more efficient, his punches less telegraphed, his defense more fluid. His trainers notice but don't understand why. Ali never tells them about Bruce, about the school in Chinatown, about the lessons in force transfer and relaxed power. That's private, personal, between him and the small man who pushed him across a boxing ring. Years later, after Bruce dies at 32, Ali is doing an interview. The reporter asks about his training methods, his techniques, what makes him so good. Ali talks about his speed, his footwork, his intelligence in the ring, all the usual material. Then he stops, gets quiet for a moment. There was this guy, Ali says. Chinese martial artist. Met him in a gym in Brooklyn. He got in the ring with me and made me look ordinary. This little man, 140 pounds, made the heavyweight champion miss every punch. Who was it? The reporter asks. Bruce Lee. Most people know him from movies now, but before that, he was the real thing. Showed me things about fighting I never knew. Things nobody in boxing knew. Like what? Like how power isn't about muscle. It's about understanding. About using your whole body, about not fighting force with force. He could hit you with one hand from 1 inch away and send you flying. Not because he was strong, because he understood physics better than any fighter I ever met. Did he teach you? Ali smiles for a while. Changed how I thought about boxing. Made me better, smarter. I never told anyone about it back then. Seemed private. But now that he's gone, people should know. Bruce Lee wasn't just some movie star doing fake fights. He was legitimate, real, dangerous. The story spreads, gets retold. Details change. Some people say they sparred for hours. Some say Bruce knocked Ali out. Some say it never happened. But the people who were there in Gleason's gym that day in March 1973 know the truth. They saw it, 300 witnesses. Cameras caught some of it, not the best angles, not clear footage, but enough. Enough to prove that for 3 seconds, Bruce Lee made history, put his hand on Muhammad Ali's chest, and showed the world that size doesn't matter, style doesn't matter, understanding matters. And Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer who ever lived, learned something new from a man half his size who practiced an art most people thought was fake. That's what makes the story worth remembering, not that Bruce beat Ali. He didn't. It wasn't a fight. It was a lesson. And Ali was smart enough to learn.